Hello students, welcome back to your math classes. How are you all? I hope you all are healthy and doing well. So students, I'm your mathematics educator again here with a new chapter and a new concept. And today we are going to learn about the chapter number 10, which is percentage. So percentage is a very familiar word to us. We can use in our marks, right? You always ask your friends how much percentage you get in your examinations, right? So the word percentage is very familiar to us as it is used regularly in the media to describe anything from changes in the interest rate to the success of rate of latest medical procedures or exam result. So percentage are very much a part of our lives, but what does percentage actually mean? Percent word is originated from per, which means out of 100. Out of 100 in mathematical form, divide by. Percent is also a form of a fraction. It is a kind of a fraction where we have a denominator 100 always. Okay. In decimal, the definition of decimal is a fraction which we have a denominator of any multiple of 10. But in this percentage, we have a denominator of 100. Okay. So a percentage is a way of expressing a number as a fraction of 100. In the given figure, 85 out of 100 squares are shaded. So 85 out of 100 is represented as 85 upon 100. So by this, we can also understand this. If we want to ask a percentage, so we don't ask how much because we already know that the out of is the out of should be always your 100. Now percentage, their fractions and decimals are equivalent. So for example, we have 75%. This percent sign is indicates your denominator 100. 75 upon 100, your fraction will be 0.75. 90%, 90 upon 100, your fraction and your decimal form will be 0.90. So now you can easily understand here, if you want to remove this percentage sign, then you have to add a denominator of 100 below your number. Now we have our exercise 10.1. Write the following fractions as percentile. If we have to multiply with it 100, so this is your 80%, this is your 65%, this is your 100%, this is 57%. Write the following percent in decimal form. So first we have 20%. 20 upon 100. 0 cancel out with 0. So 0.2 is your decimal form. 40% 100. So 40 upon 100. Now 0 is cancelled out with 0. 0.4 is your answer. 6.9. So you have your fraction, you have your decimal form for rest of the percentage we have. Now we move forward to second part, converting fraction into percent. Mainly two methods to be followed while converting fraction into percent. Change the fraction in an equivalent fraction when the denominator 100, multiply the fraction by 100 and put percent sign. So represent 1 by 4 as percent sign. So first what you can do, you can change your denominator into your you have to multiply your denominator with a number, so your denominator will be 100. Or the second thing you can do, you just multiply 1 upon 4 multiply by 100. In that case you also get your percentage 25. So the both cases you have, you can, this is your choice, which one is easier for you, you can opt that. Now change 2 or 1 by 2 into percent. So first we have to convert it into improper fraction 5 by 2. Now you have to multiply 5 by 2 by 100. So you will get your answer 250%. Represent 7 by 8 as percent. So 7 by 8 multiply by 100. You will get your answer. Now converting fraction. Now we have converting percent into fraction. To convert percent into fraction, take the percent and divide by 100. So here we have 5%. So 5 upon 100, your answer will be 1 by 20. This is your mixed fraction. First, we have to convert it into improper. So 15 upon 2%. Now, you can easily change it by removing this sign, 15 upon 2. So you have to remove this sign. So your answer will be 15 upon 200. 3 by 40 is your lowest form. Divide the percent by 100 to convert it into fraction. If you want to convert a fraction into percentage, then you have to multiply it with 100. But when you want to change a percentage into fraction, then you have to divide it with 100. Now converting percent into decimal number. So first we have to convert it into fraction form. 15%. So 15% will be in fraction, 15 by 100. Then we can easily convert it into our decimal part, 0.1 by 5. Now 125%. So 125 upon 100, your decimal form will be 1.25. Next we have our exercise 10.2. Convert the following fraction into percentage. 17 upon 10. For converting fraction into percentage, we have to multiply it with 100. So 0 will remove with 0 and 17 into 10, your answer will be 170%. Next we have 38 upon 20 multiplied by 100. So 0 is cancelled out with 0. 2 ones are 2. 2 5s are 10. 5 8s are 40. 4 5 3s are 15. 15 plus 4, 19. 190%. Next we have 23 upon 15 multiplied by 100. So here we have 3, here we have 20. Now 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4, 0 divided by 3. So here we have 1, 5, 3.3%. Okay, so same process and same steps we have to repeat here for converting rest of the parts you have in question number 1 from fraction into percentage. Now convert the following mixed fraction into percent. So first we have to convert them into improper fraction. 12 plus 19 upon 12. Your answer 21 plus 10, 31 upon 12. Multiply it with 100 and you will get your answer. So 3100 divided by 12. First we have to take 2, 24, 6 and 1, 7. So 71. Then you have to take 25. You just have to divide 3100 with 12. So 24, 7, 70, 60, 10, then 100. For 100 we have to take 96 and 4. So your 258.40. For 40 we have to take this much is your percentage. So in same way you have to do the rest of the parts you have in question number 2. Now convert the following decimal into fraction. So 4.8 will be converted into fraction by 48 upon 100. 3.15 will be converted like 315. How many digits we have? 1 2. So just add 2 zeros. So now you can simply convert your decimal into fraction. Next question number 3 we have convert the following percent into fraction. So 25, we have to remove this percentage sign. 25 upon 100. 65 upon 100. This one F part 7 upon 600. Right? So similarly you can write your answer for rest of the parts you have in question number 4 by converting them easily percentage to into fraction. Now convert the following percent into decimals. So 8 by 100, because we are removing this percent sign, 0.08 your answer. 20 upon 100, 0 is cancelled out with 0, so 0.2 is your answer. So student, that is very easy for you. How can you convert your percentage into fraction, fraction into percentage, percentage into decimal? That is very easy conversion, and I hope so you understood it very well. So you just have to repeat the same process as I do for different kind of questions here, and then you will get your answer. Now we have a new concept, which is how to find the percent of a given number. To find a percent of a given number, we will find the fraction equivalent to percent. To find 50% of 80. So in this case, 50%. First we have to convert it into fraction. 50 upon 100. 50% of sign we already learnt in a BODMAS chapter, that of means multiplication sign. Then we have 80. So 0 is cancelled out with 0. Now 50 multiplied by 80 is 400. 5 8s are 40 and 0 is common. Then we have 10. We have cancel out 0 with 0. So you will get your answer 40. Here we have our answer 40. Now Namit scored 75% marks out of 500 marks. Find his total marks. So 75 upon 100 multiply 500. Two zeros are cancelled out with 2 zeros. So 5 5s are 35. 3 7 5s are 35. 5 5s are 25. 2 7 5s are 35. So here we have 375 is our answer. So you can simply calculate your how much part you have of percentage. Now 10% of 2 kg. So you can simply find 10% of 2 kg by solving it. 10 by 100 multiplied by 2. So this is your 200 kg. Now we have our exercise 10.3. So question number 1, find the following percent. 50% of 200. So 50 by removing percentage sign, we can write a denominator 100 and then we have 200. 2 zeros are cancelled out with 2 0, 5 2s are 10 and 0. So 100 is our answer. Now we have 25%, 120. So 0 is cancelled out with 0 and now here we have 2, 5, 1, 6. Your answer is 30. One more example we can take. 10% of 1000. 10%, so 10 by 100 of 1000. 2 zeros are cancelled out with 2 zeros. So we have 100 as our final answer. So students, you can easily find out your rest of the parts you have in question number 1 by following the steps as I do. Now question number 2, 10% of 5 meters. So 10% by removing sign it, we have 100 and we have 5. Okay, 0 is cancelled out with 0. Now 5 upon 10. So answer will be 0.5. Okay, next 50% of 10. So 50, remove the sign of percentage. We have to write here 100. Of means multiply and 10. So we write here 10. 0 is cancelled out with 0. 0 is cancelled out with 0. We have our answer 5. So students, you can easily find the answer for rest of the questions you have. Now we move forward to our word problems. Kik has covered 50% of the distance from his home to office, which is 5 km. How much total distance from his office? How much total distance from his home to office? Total distance we have to tell. So 50% first we have to calculate. If 50% is 5 km, we already know that the total we have 100%. The total distance will be 10 km. But let's find it. 50% upon 100. We don't know the total of it. 50%. Total distance 100%. But this question is very easy. You can solve it. If 50% is 5 km, then total distance 50% means half of it. So 100% will be 5 plus 5. So total distance is 10 km. Next question we have. On a particular day, only 40% of students was present in the class. If there are 40 students in class, find how many were present. So we have to find out 40% of 40. 40% by removing percent sign, we write here denominator 100 and then multiply it with 40. So here we have our answer 16. Only 16 students are present. So students, this is very easy for you. Now you can get my point. I hope so. And you can solve the rest of the question similarly as I do by following the above section concept. Now what percent one number of the another? So let's understand it. Raghav spent 20 out of 100. How much percent of money did he spend? So 20 out of 100. 20 out of 100 we write like this. Now we have to convert this fraction into percentage. So 20 upon 100 multiply by 100, 20%. Now what percent is 500 meter of 2 kilometers? So 500 upon 200 2000, change it into meter and meter, then 50 upon 2, and his final answer is 25%. Now we have our exercise 10.4. Find the percent. So 30 of 100. Find the percentage. Here we have 30. Next, 25 of 200. Multiply it with 100, 0, 0. That is 12.25%. 12.5%. Now 100 of 1000. So 100 of 1000 multiply by 100. Two zeros are cancel out with 2 0. 1 cancel out with 1. So 10. 10%. Now what percent is 30 paise of 1 rupee? So in 1 rupees, how much paise we have? 100. So 35 upon 100, multiply it with 100 to convert it into percentage. 100 is cancelled out with 100. So 35 is 35% of 1 rupees. Now 250 meter of 1 kilometer. So 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 kilometer. And we have 250 upon 1000, multiply it with 100. Two zeros cancel out with 2 0, 1 cancel is with this, and you have 25%. Next, so in same way you can change it. First you have to convert it. For example, here we have gram and kg, so you have to convert kg into gram, which is 1000, right? In 1 kg we have how many grams? 1000. So 300 upon 1000, multiply it with 100. So zeros are cancelled out with 0, 0 are cancelled out with 0, and you will get your answer 30%. So students, similarly you can do the rest of the parts you have in question number 2. Now one more question we can take. Nick paid 500 out of total of 5000. What percent of amount of total he has paid? So 500 upon 5000, because this is the total. And then we have to multiply it with 100. So 2 zeros are cancelled out with 2 0, 1 with this, 1 and then 10. So total 10% is paid by Nick. So students, now we have our worksheet where we have combination of questions in. So now we have our worksheet in which we have combinations of questions which you already do in your exercise, so you can easily do your worksheet. Next, your mathematics lab activity, so you have to perform this activity in your math lab. After this, you have completed this chapter, and this is the end of your chapter. I hope so student, you understood it very well, and now you can easily convert any number into percentage or any fraction, decimal into percentage as well. So now I'm going to meet you in your next class. Till that, bye bye. Have a good day.